What's going on, everybody? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Q with WTNT, Q in the streets. You already know I got my right-hand man, Enrique Fan, in the building with me.
Yeah.
And we have a special guest. I'm so excited to sit down with this young person because he has so much going on. And listen, I know he came to spill a whole lot of hot piping tea. So let's go and jump right into it. Today we have Jaylon Aaron with us right here at Q in the streets. What's going on, sir?
How are you guys?
We've been in here chopping it up, so we had to get the introduction out on camera. But so we're gonna jump. Wait, before we even go there, let's figure out who Jaylon Aaron is. For those of you who do not know, tell the listeners and the viewers who it is, who you are.
For those that do not know, my name is Jaylon Aaron. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I recently just moved to Atlanta over a year ago. I'm 22 years old now, but I created a weaving technique when I was 19 years old. It's called the 3-part method sew-in, and I opened up my very first salon in Birmingham when I was 20 years old. So I'm a 22-year-old beauty mogul. Right now I'm on a reality show called Chasing Atlanta, and I have my own hair collection. It's called Jaylon Aaron Hair Collection. And you can find that at JaylonAaronCollection.com. So that's pretty much it. Like, I'm in the beauty mogul world, and I'm just trying to figure out what it is that I really want to do while I'm here in Atlanta.
So what made you move from Alabama to Atlanta?
Because it was very slow for me, and I knew Atlanta was somewhere that for my career, as far as like being in the hair industry, Birmingham was not the place for me. And as I opened up the salon and different things like that, I was pretty much always here. So it was something that was better for me to be able to pursue what it is that I really want to do, as far as just being on TV, as far as my hair, and just different other things that I really want to do in life.
Now, I remember, I think it was like last year, it was so crazy because my best friend, she's in the hair industry as well, and so it's crazy that you even sitting here right now, because I remember her sending me all these pictures of this guy, and I was just like, bitch, why are you sending me all these pictures? She was like, he is 18 years old, he is doing it, this is what I want to do, da-da-da-da-da. She sent me every corner of your salon, because I think you had like this big grand opening, like it was this big thing. So it's so crazy. I didn't even tell you were coming on tonight, so when I sent her pictures, she was like freaking gas. Yeah, it was crazy. So, first of all, congratulations. Being so young and being so tunnel vision and determined at such an early age, and being African American and being a gay African American is so hard, but you're doing the hell out of it. So tell us some of the things that you've had to overcome in the hair business and then your transitioning from Alabama to Atlanta.
My biggest fear in being able to overcome was just being able to be myself, being able to, figure out who Jaylon Aaron was. That was like the biggest thing for me, especially from being in Birmingham and being so young. You get judged, you get talked about so many times, which is like, he don't know what he's doing, things like that. But I just really believe in stepping out on faith and keeping everything, like, I'm a very fearful person. Like, I just go for it. Like, I don't let nobody tell me no. And even if you do tell me no, I continue to go for it. So I can't really say that. I'm not saying it was just easy, but I kept going so much that I don't really remember like all of the hard times. Because
you just one of those people. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it.
I know stuff's gonna come, but I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it.
So when you said, "Hey, I want to open up my own salon," who was the first person to be like, "You want to do what?" Who kind of was
my mom.
Okay.
It was kind of like, what? Like, you're so young. And opening up a salon was something that I've never really wanted to do. However, as I had mentioned on one of the episodes, this last episode on the show, my dad actually ended up almost losing his life through a disease called Wagner's. And while he was in the coma, he was like, he had a dream that I had like this salon, I had everything going on. I was like, no, salon's not what I really want. But he was like, what's gonna set yourself different from, every other hairstylist, that's out there. And the only thing I could think of was being that young, and I knew my taste and I knew what type of salon I wanted. Right. So it was like, from that point forward, when I thought about it, I was literally on my feet like for 3 whole days one day doing 50 people. I did not go home at all. I stood on my feet for 3 whole days doing hair to make sure I was able to, open up my salon at 20 years old with no loans, no rents, or anything like that. Just straight cash out of pocket.
Now, I do have a question. Growing up, I know a lot of people from Birmingham. I've actually frequented Birmingham. What was your determining factor to come up with the process? You said you created the process of the 3-part, right? I know just doing weed for some people is difficult. How was it that at that early age you were able to create a technique?
Actually goes back to my father again. When I was in cosmetology school, he was like, what is it they're going to set yourself apart? You have Tokyo Styles, you have Kim Kimber, you have all these amazing hairstylist people that's, that's big in the hair industry. What's really going to set Jaylon Aaron apart? And one day I really had just thought about it. I was like, you know what? I really don't like how girls really wear their weaves now. Like, now it's different because you have like the frontage, you have so many different things now. But then it was just like you either wear your hair on both sides or you have to leave out a whole bunch of hair to even get the achievement that you wanted. So I just really took a mannequin hair, I just practiced, and then I think the next following day, I had a client and she was like, yes, I want my hair like this. I was like, no, I feel like this is going to be amazing. I tried it and I posted on Instagram and it really went viral within 24 hours.
Why ain't nobody created nothing that I can just lay down and somebody take my hair out for me? You know, y'all create stuff to do stuff.
It's called a significant other.
No, right. No, but I don't. But listen, you don't have one of those.
But no, it's creative. It's creative.
So I feel like if I just lay down and somebody take my, because I hate washing my own hair, and a lot of people be like, why you so just cut it? Because I love my hair. But I hate taking it down. I hate the maintenance and all that kind of carrying on. I just rather just not.
I actually hate my hair.
I'm gonna dive into.
I'm about to say. So listen, you gonna go first?
Yeah, I want to dive into.
Wait, before we get into reality stuff.
No, I wasn't going into that.
Okay, where you going?
I was going the route of.
Because I want to make sure we cover all ground.
Oh, I was gonna get there, but I know that as I told you, I just recently watched all the episodes of the show, and there's one thing that you and I have in common.
Oh yeah.
Our dads.
Yeah.
And the support that he gave you for your lifestyle and everything that you're doing is phenomenal. And I actually literally got teary-eyed when I saw y'all sitting on the sofa and stuff. I was like, me and my dad do that. Like, we have these heart-to-heart powwows. And he said something that was profound and something that my dad said also. Regardless of what goes on, you're still his child. Mm-hmm. And everything that you're saying now, you keep reverting it back to your dad being supportive. So speak to the younger person that isn't getting that support. Like, give them some advice as to how they could maybe bring in their family to make them understand their lifestyles or the choices that they made. And I think for us, we got it a little easier because we became successful. But there are some people who aren't as successful, so that people kind of shun them. But kind of speak to them if you will.
For me, and I think I can go based off of me and then, baby, to get somebody else's advice. Like, for me, I was always afraid to even have that topic of discussion. Like, it was something that wasn't even filmed for the show. It just happened one day and it just came out. But I feel like I feel like eventually it was gonna happen. So I was kind of like prepared, but I wasn't prepared to happen that right then. But my advice would be like to continue to keep forward and continue to being true to yourself. And being able to, like, if it's something that you really want to do, not just always look for, your family support, but, I believe there's friends and things out there too, but just still keeping focus on what it is that you really, really want to do. Because I think some people have so many dreams and goals, but they don't have that support system, and then they give up. But support is definitely what you need. But as long as you're happy with yourself and you keep moving for yourself, then I think eventually your family come around. But I don't want to make it seem like, oh, do this just so your family can come around, because that's not good either. Yeah. But even if they don't come around, just stay true to yourself and always know who you are. And because eventually, even my dad that didn't agree to everything, you know what I'm saying? I was still going to be myself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he said something about boy, something. You was like, I'm grown. He's like, I'm still your daddy.
Yeah. All them wine bottles in that house. All them drinking bottles. Because my daddy was saying, they like, Christy, what is all this? What is all this? I'm like, Dad, come on now.
Yeah, because my dad really drinks. So I never lived in a house like where my parents just was like drink. So he probably was like, "Where all these?"
My parents don't drink or smoke, so they see anything, they looking like, "What you
My parents just don't come to my house."
Oh, all right. Oh my God. So let's get into where a lot of people want to know, why did you close the salon down?
Why did I close it down? Because I was so young, and in Birmingham, it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in the process of opening up a hair store and a salon here, but Birmingham was just not for me. It's very slow. It's not a lot of stylists compared to here. Yeah. It's not a lot of good stylists compared to here. And it was just one of those things where it's like, sometimes if something's not making you happy, you just have to stop. And it wasn't making me happy no more. At first, it was like, I'm 20 years old. Like, I got the best one in Birmingham. I did it. But I feel like I made my mark. It made me who I am today. And it was time to just move forward and continue, you know what I'm saying, be the person I really want to do. I feel like if I didn't close it, I would still be there, and my focus would not be where I'm trying to go. Right. So I think in that particular time, with me being so young and needing things to, like to keep marketing and branding myself, it was something I needed, especially for a learning experience. I learned a lot. I didn't know everything when I opened up my salon. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty much the day I opened up my salon, I had no money. Like, so I had to rebuild everything. But there were certain things that I didn't know at that particular time about, you know, you're going to need this, how much, you know, to actually get the salon up and running. You know, sometimes I wish that I could go back to do more things right. But like I said, I was young. It was a learning experience, and I can open up many more salons again. So it's not something I'm ashamed or afraid of because I closed. You know what I'm saying? No. Because on the show, like, he was trying to like bring up that I closed, but I was just like, okay, like I closed it myself.
Like same thing. I had a conversation with somebody earlier, and it was just like, well, if somebody try to come to your act, and I would look at them and be like, well, what are you doing? Or what have you done? Like, I guess that's the shady side of me. I'll be like, excuse me? Yeah, like, what are you doing? Yeah, like, I would never explain myself. I don't give a...
Because that's why I said I closed it. Yeah, I did it. So you can never take credit of that. I did it.
Even if the people came and shut it down, nigga, I'm 20. I can do that. Right. I did it. What have you done? You're still trying to make your mark. So let's go. Since we talking about cast members and all this stuff. First of all, how did you get? What show is it that you're on?
Chasing Atlanta.
Chasing Atlanta. How did you get involved with the show?
Actually had a casting call. And reality TV is something that I really, really, really want to do in life. Especially even just reality as well as like being an actor. Like I've never thought I would be an actor, but now being on the show, it's like, okay, I can like really take this as a real job. But it's something that I really want to do because I know that it can potentially help my brand and help, you know, better things. So yeah, I actually just went to the casting call and they fell in love with me right then.
Cool. So, Chasing Atlanta is the new web series show here in Georgia, and it's a lot of people, you know, they want to know what's going on. So let's start from the beginning. Well, how long have you guys been taping?
Since November.
Since November. What you got, Enrique? Because all my questions feel like about to be messy.
Well, no, mine won't be messy because I'm not a messy person. So
mine's not.
It won't be anything messy. I know for a fact that the biggest storyline, and we already know about this, the biggest storyline for the show has been the catfish
situation,
and that you and with Devon have the whole situation going on to where you felt as if he was a catfish. And I know that the last episode I just saw, Sky had just had it up to here. He was just like, you know, just leave it alone. Here's the catfish. And you actually were the bigger person in the situation. You was like, okay, I just don't like you. I stopped saying catfish, but I don't like you. And I respected you for that because it's like, okay, you're saying that this one word is bothering you. I'll stop saying it. It's not going to change how I feel.
Yeah.
Right, so I don't really have anything missed. I just want to know, like, where do you guys stand right now?
Right now, Devon's not somebody that I would honestly in real life hang with. You know, and I just don't get that vibe. Like, a lot of people say y'all have so much in common that y'all probably get along. But I know the type of people that I involve myself around with. Like, I'm the type of person, involve yourself around with people that's trying to go with like-minded people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to twerk to make that my storyline the whole season. You know what I'm saying?
Have a twerk team.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the people that I hang around with are makeup artists, different things like that. They are trying to be, you know, bigger. Like, they, you know what I'm saying? I like fancy things. Like, I like nice things. I just don't.
You see our shoes? We can hang together.
Right, we can hang together.
Look at that. Ain't that it?
But you know, it's just I think
the way
but I wasn't being shady. I wasn't trying to make that my storyline. That was never part of the show. I really had to say like he don't. I would just have a casual conversation. And as y'all seen, the producer went back and told him, and he was really upset from that point forward. And they think that it kind of like every episode I'm talking about it, but they edit that out.
Gotcha.
I was just bringing it up. Right. And I'm not saying like some cases I didn't, but every time it was like somebody asked me, even when I met with Cameron, he asked me why I thought he was catfish. It wasn't I just brought him up.
I was about to say, because I heard that some damn words.
Yeah, but then it got worse closer to the end. I'm like, okay. My thing is, if we're on the show and if you know you don't like, if you know you look like your pictures, why are you there for upset?
Now, this is the person who I probably would have had a run in with. The person who went back and when they came to you upstairs, when you was upstairs, and he was the person who went back down. He the one brought him to the party at your housewarming. I think him and I would have had a run in because I was just like, I would have been like. Now I'd have been. It'd have been one of like, sir. Like, first of all, like you're up in my room saying it's an uninvited guest here. Bitch, you brought him in.
But see, the thing is, I actually had to invite them.
You did?
I sent everybody a text message, and I told them.
Yeah, I remember that.
At the end of the text message, I said no cat pictures allowed. I did say that.
But even with that, let me be shady at my own damn house. Don't you come up and kitty.
And see, that was
and we grown. Like, nah, we're not about to play like
he
this.
real grown.
Oh, I can tell he look real grown.
I heard he was 49.
No, he's not.
Okay, now I'm glad you cleared that up because I was like, what?
How old is he?
He's in his late 30s. Like, maybe, I think he's like 35 or 36.
Too old to be playing with a 20-year-old.
He's way too old to be playing. And when
I
spoke with another one of your cast members and he was explaining like that side of him, I was like, that's not who I raised like that because that's not who I know. Because I know the person who gives you. No, he's not my child.
Oh, he's your grandchild?
He's my grandchild. I just raised him. Like he was young when he came out and.
You just put him in the stork and just send him out?
No, fool, shut up. Meaning somebody who I've groomed in the lifestyle.
Oh, okay. Well,
like
back to that's the person who I think I would have had
that's the person
a major issue with.
Yeah, everybody has a problem.
So let's talk about this reunion. Like, have y'all filmed already?
No, we filmed the reunion September 16th.
Ooh, are y'all? So who going at it on social media right now? What's the most current beef?
I don't know. I don't really follow them, man. I don't look at what they got.
Oh, okay.
Because it's nothing to look at.
Who's your favorite castmate?
My favorite castmate has to be Lyric, as you guys know.
I think Lyric is like everybody's like.
Yeah, Lyric is my favorite
friend.
My second favorite would be Cameron.
Cameron's gonna have a little twist, right? Yeah. I like Cameron.
My third would have to be Sky.
Which one was Sky? Is that the one with the earrings?
Yeah, with the head and the do-rag.
Cause the two that was fussing after y'all had finished fussing, they looked similar a little bit.
Oh yeah, Sky, the one that was telling he was an ass kisser.
Okay, yeah, I like him.
The one that supposed to brought them together to actually have the meeting. So
yeah, I like him. I like Cameron. What happened with Cameron?
I don't know, with the fashion show.
Yeah, I'm about to say. So did y'all get that settled out? Because I know that you showed up hella late, left hella early. It was like,
no,
hey y'all, all right,
okay,
bitch, bye. It was like, all right, bitch, you was here for.
I did not leave early. I left when everybody else left. I don't know where Sky got that from, but I remember leaving when everybody else left because we went out afterwards. So I don't know why. These people just made us.
Well, that's reality TV.
So
I know I'm learning because it'd be a little.
So what? Being on this reality show, what have you gained from this so far?
I've gained more in my business. I've gained more people that would know me, and I've actually gained on learning about myself too. But let me say it, because myself is myself on the show. Now, I'm a very nice person. I have a really good heart. I would give my last to somebody.
As long as there ain't no damn catfish, y'all be alright.
I would give you my last to somebody because I have done it before. But some people probably judge me. But I don't know. This just like you surround yourself with the type of people you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? I just feel like you hang with who you want to hang with, you hang with who you want to hang with, and I hang with who I want to hang with. So I'm not a mean person, but I do come like I've never had gay male friends. Yeah. So to put me in a group with a whole bunch of gay male friends is already like what the fuck.
Right.
Then